Most of us think that when we get something, we'll be happy. But true happiness is when you give. The very purpose of life is to share the goodness with everybody around. And that's what Sangachatam means. Let's walk together. You heard the word called entropy? You understand what entropy is? Entropy is a measure of the chaos in a system. Like the opposite of chaos is harmony, orderliness. Entropy measures how much chaotic the system is. So this body has an entropy, the mind has an entropy, this thing has an entropy, this has an everything material has an entropy. And it is the entropy that determines the quality of the product and the shelf life as well. After a particular stage in our life, the entropy becomes more. When the entropy becomes more, the body starts disintegrating. It means the coordination of the different aspects of the body which keep the body together and nice and healthy and will start disintegrating. That's why if you notice, all the diseases will start at that age, 40 to 50. In that age, slowly, blood pressure, diabetes, all that which were hidden behind will start coming up because now the noise is becoming more than the signal. Have you noticed when you are very young, you have very little information, but you are more natural, right? You see, you're inquisitive. As you grow older, you accumulate, not just information, things, everything you accumulate. You somehow you think you need too much. You never utilize, you never ask what's the purpose of anything, just accumulate. So what happens? The signal gets lost. Only the noise will remain. And you think then the noise is life. That's where you miss the boat. Hmm? How many of you noticed that background music playing in the Tanpura? Can you hear the Tanpura playing in the background? You see? Can you hear now? Can you hear? That's it. God is like that in life. Very subtle in the background all the time. But you never see or listen because you got so much noise in your mind. Somebody has to point you towards it. Even then, sometimes you don't listen. And then when you don't listen, what do? You make your own concept of an imaginary thing and then think that is what it is. Can you hear now? It's more louder now. It's just attention. It's very important to realize this because every individual has an entropy. Every group has an entropy. Every family has an entropy. Every community has an entropy. Every country has an entropy. And the world as such has an entropy. When the entropy goes beyond a particular room, that's what in the scriptures they called pralaya, doomsday. Things will explode because it can't sustain anymore. The chaos is more than the ability to bring harmony back. Then it will all disappear and then a new order has to come. Hmm? Gurudev was telling yesterday the entropy is increasing so much in the universe. You all have to meditate more. If you have noticed in the last couple of years or so, especially wherever possible, Gurudev satsangs are telecasted live. And in every satsang, he makes you meditate. Yeah, because that is what is needed. So, what is meditation? See, you need to understand the principle behind it. The material world is made up of 5 elements, right? Earth, water, fire, air, and space. Among these, the 4 elements, the first 4 elements, are always in conflict. Water and fire are in conflict. Air and fire are in conflict. Water and earth are in conflict. So floods come and wash away the land. Fire comes and burns away the earth. So they are always, this conflict is the cause of entropy between these opposing elements. The only thing which can bring them all in harmony is the space element. The space is never in conflict. The space represents the spirit, or the other four represent the matter. So you always have to take the support of the silence, support of the space to set the entropy right. And that's what meditation is. And if you observe, you attend, you will see that you come here for 2 hours and then you see how much more settled you feel at the end. Don't you feel that? It's very obvious, right? Yeah. Why? We are setting up, all the unnecessary things are thrown away, necessary things are highlighted, and then you suddenly feel more alert, more alive to what is happening around you. Why? Because you are with yourself in these 2 hours. If you give 5 minutes, you finish, then you come together and you start talking. All unnecessary things, especially. Absolutely nothing will be useful. Most of it you record and see whether anything would be useful. Nothing. Or if you don't have anything, you go to your phone. And there also don't see anything useful. Hmm? You have lost this art of staying with yourself. You are so unhappy with yourself. You want something else all the time. God is sitting and waiting for you there. Come on, look at me. So they are saying the healthcare systems are all coming under enormous pressure in the world. You know why? Because people are not dying, but we are becoming sicker early. People are becoming sicker in their early 40s and they are not living till 90s without dying. So somebody has to look. So they are not productive and they are not disappearing also. So there is sociological, epidemiological problems in the world. So as in the conference, they were saying in Amsterdam, 40 years ago, 1 in 6 people, such a small country, small population, Netherlands, they said 1 in 6 people were working for healthcare. They are now projecting in by 2040, 1 in 4 will be working. So that is the demand of the healthcare system. The more entropy, the more disease, the more disturbance. So you need to find a way to reset all. The more you interact with people, the more you interact with the world, the more chaos you carry within you. You know, I work in a very big department. So when I go there in the morning, I don't know, by the end of it, I would have met probably 100, 120 people from morning till evening. Even if you say hello, hi, that's okay, different. Then you meet your patients. Then you meet your patients' families. Then you meet the surgeons. Then you meet your technologists. Then you meet the assistants of the surgeons. Then you meet the intensive care team. Then you meet the recovery. So there's a huge factory like that. You go. Every interaction leaves something of them with you, leaves something of you with them. This is called impression. So when you come home, you are not yourself. Your 100 people's things are on you. And that has drained your energy. Why do you feel so tired when you come back home after interacting with so many people? This is the same when you go to a party as well. You go and talk to so many people, you come back so shattered. You go back, you go in feeling like like a king or a queen, well dressed, iron clothes and everything. When you come back, you just want to hit the bed. Do you see this? So much of harmony has disturbed, the entropy has come in. And then what happens? When that disturbed state you come in, disturbance attracts disturbance. You want more disturbance. So either you pick up the phone or talk to somebody, or your mind says, go and eat that snack, or switch on the TV, or make that cup of tea which you have not drunk for 2 hours. It's only been 2 hours. Maybe I need a cup of tea now. Strong tea, strong coffee. That will increase your intro, it will not decrease it. Do you see? Be aware. This is what is happening around us. This is what we are doing. The first thing I do is I come, put my bike in, and start watering the plants. You spend time with nature. You see, suddenly the nature starts harmonizing things. You spend time, 10 minutes. 10 minutes you water plant, you talk to them. No? They are also tired standing in the sun all day. We talk to all those people, talk to the plants. When you find somebody, when you're talking to somebody and you find there is something on the clothes shirt, you do this, right? When you're talking, you do that. There's so much dust on the plants, you water them, you take away the old buds, you shake them, take the sub, all those things. And that, suddenly something starts shifting in you. You spend time with nature, you will see something will start shifting. And then you come home, come inside, put your bag, go and have a nice, good shower. By that time, half things are sorted. You are no longer hungry, you're no longer too tired, still some bit of then you sit and meditate. That is it. You wake up from your meditation, sometimes it happens 10 minutes. 10, you sit for 10, you think then it will be 40 minutes, 45 minutes, you're gone. Whether you sleep or you meditate, you do a power nap, whatever. But when you wake up, you are a different person. What has happened? All the entropy has been reset. And now you are ready to do another day of work at the end of the day. Do you see? It's not just the body, the mind, everything has been. That's the power of meditation. So we need to attend to this space every now and then to make sure you stay qualitatively better in life. Otherwise, I know a lot of my colleagues who are here. Our hospital is a very intense hospital. There's a lot of complicated cases, a lot of heavy weightlifting from your mind. Your mind does a lot of weightlifting. When you come back, you are trained. And many of them, they just say they come home, eat, sleep, get up, go to work, come home, eat, sleep. That's all. And what do they on the weekend? They catch up on all the sleep, catch up on all the eating. Again, the week starts. If you spend 30 years like this, what life have you learned? One day, suddenly you disappear. You're getting what I'm saying? So, wake up to this reality that there is a way to harmonize our system. There is a way to make it more effective. There is a way to weed out all the unwanted rubbish. And that comes from spending more time with yourself and minimizing the interaction. You don't have to talk to people all the time. You don't have to know everything about everybody. It's okay. You sit and bless. If you want to talk to people, tell them, are you happy? Is there anything I can do to make your life better? Those two questions, yes, is good enough. What did you eat today? Where did you go? How was your day? You are not anyway going to make the day better. The day is over already. Huh? And most of the time, the other party is not even interested in talking to you. They want you to keep the phone down because you're asking the same questions every day, every day, every day you talk. And that's the same thing. So you read one shloka of Bhagavad Gita every day. At least you have time, no? You're using this time to talk to everybody or the whole world. Talk to yourself. Hmm? Talk to God. Share your problems with God. Why do you share with everybody around? God will give you an answer. He will give you a solution. And he's sitting right inside you, waiting for you to look at. Hmm? You sit in meditation, then all that happens. If you really meditate, you will see that that which is bothering you will come up to the surface. Those thoughts will come up. And then if you just observe, 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 the solution also comes. Many times, by the time you end your meditation, the problem and solution both would have come, both would have gone also. Hmm? Silence is the best way to speak. And that's why you all need to do regularly silence programs. Because unless you do that, you will not realize there is a way to talk to yourself. There is a way to see the divinity inside you. Otherwise, you end up creating more and more and more chaos in your system. Hmm? And we are so used to chaos that we think silence is boring. Yeah, it's like, there was this movie which came 25 years ago, silent movie called Pushpaka Viman. That guy lives in a place where there always noise. He goes into a five-star hotel and he can't sleep there. So he goes back to his place, records all the noise and comes, puts the tape recorder in his room and sleeps. That's how sick we have become in life. We are so used and so habituated with noise that silence appears irritating or troubling or boring or not so comfortable. Then you have to switch. This is all a practice. That's all. You have made your mind used to one thing. You have to make it get used to another thing. Have you noticed if you get used to exercising regularly, if you don't exercise, you feel uncomfortable? Yeah? Similarly, this also, you attend to your sadhana. You do your silence program 2 or 3 times in a year. Then somewhere, that's why I see in the silence program, it's the same people every time. They're the same people because they now found a taste in that. I'll see the same people coming. Silence course is one course where 90% are repeaters, 10% are new people. You just have to step into it once and then you'll keep coming. But that step you have to take. And these things, this understanding of dynamics of how our mind works, our life works, we are so ignorant because nobody has taught this anywhere. That's why you need the guru in your life. When the guru is there, he has set up everything for you. You just have to come in, sit, and walk out. If you find even that difficult, then it's difficult. Yeah, these are all precious things, very, very precious. And the way they upscale your life is unimaginable. Hmm? Krishna tells in the Gita, Anityam Asukam Lokam Imam Prapya Bhajasvamam. He says, I'm not against you going and doing anything in the world. You take what you want, a big car, buy it. You want to go to a five-star resort, go. But in the middle of it, know that I am with you, I am walking with you. Give a little attention. Imam lokam prapya bhajasvama. But he says it may be all beautiful, but what it is? Anityam asukam. It is temporary and it does not give you long lasting joy. Where does that come from? That comes from me. So take all that you want, achieve all that you want in the world, but come to me. Come to me is this, be with yourself. Hmm? Come back again and again. Disconnect for a little while from all the noise around you. Come. And then in the middle of the noise, you will be aware. If we might have observed this, we have done the silence program. For the first day after the course, you'll be talking with people, but somehow unconsciously your attention is on the breath as well. You'll be feeling your breath moving in and out. Have you noticed this? Yeah. So that skill will come to you. You are interacting with somebody outside, but the attention is staying inside as well. Hmm? That's when you feel you are centered. That is called centeredness. Have you noticed every time you get into a conversation, you lose your centeredness, you get to the periphery. So, staying in the center and dealing with the world, that's a skill. That skill comes through the spiritual practices. Hmm? Again and again and again and again, you need to attend, and it is very precious. And your one person meditating in the house can clear the entropy of the entire family. Not just entire family. Anybody who is in his awareness, they will get clear. Your ancestors will take away the merit of your meditation. They will find peace. They will find relief. By sitting in your house on a chair, by meditating, you can make so many people's life better. It is that effective and that powerful. Hmm? You just have to get in there. The Gurudev has told this in more than occasions, two, three places. Once he was when he was in Liverpool, he was there. He came for a meeting, and then the satsang was. They went into meditation. And then it went on 20, 30, 40 minutes. He didn't wake up. And then somebody asked, "Where were you, Guruji, all this time?" Oh, there were there were so many requests today. I was traveling all around the world. So he says, I connect to everybody who wants to connect to me. I am available, but you need to connect from your side. When you connect and say, I have an issue, please sort it out, I've got no choice, I have to sort it out. So I have to walk around, I have to do things around. But if you yourself don't feel that connection, then you will have to struggle your life, you have to make things up. So when a guru is available, when God is available so freely, latch on. What you need, one sincere request, and it will work out for you. Hmm? So make use of what you have got. Anityam asukam imam lokam prapya bhajasvamam. Hmm? Jai Gurudev.